Hey there YouTube, just wanted to introduce myself and tell you why I started my YouTube channel called Joe's Kitchen. I'm a pretty active guy. I play football, I lift weights, I've done a lot of running and cycling, and I eat a lot of bread, and this has probably got me to where I am today. So as part of that journey, I started making bread, wanting to eat something a little bit better than what was on the shelves in the supermarkets and whatnot. So I started making my own sourdough bread, and basically this just evolved from there. One of my other interests is pizza, and this was also a similar situation where I was a little bit disillusioned with the pizza that you get from takeaway shops, supermarkets. Back when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. I made a lot of bread and a lot of pizza. That was an absolute disaster. And at the start, it was just an overload of information. YouTube was a part of the fix for that, where I followed step-by-step guides and I followed recipes and instructions on how to fix that. There's a lot of information to digest at the start, but once you get there, it's really worth the journey, and I wanted to give some of that back to the YouTube community by showing what I do and how this has helped me and where I've came from, and hopefully help you too. At the time of recording this, I have around 57 subscribers, which isn't much, but I appreciate that everyone who's subscribed to my channel has looked at one of my videos and thought, I quite like this content, or I'm interested in bread, or I'm interested in pizza, and they've clicked that subscribe button. So that means a lot, and whether it's one video or 10 videos, if anything I do provides value to somebody who was in the position I was a few years ago, where I was starting out making bread or making pizza, and something helps them at the fundamental level, then I'm appreciative of that, and that's what my aim of this channel is to do. When it comes to pizza, it's a similar story. I was gifted a Nuni pizza oven, and what I'd done was I started making pizza all the time. My wife is completely sick of the sight of flour and bread because it's every day or every other day. There's always bread or something, or starter, or so there's always something going on. Me playing and tinkering and trying to get the best results, basically. I used to get people around to my house for pizza nights, and I would make the same amount of dough balls as there were people who were eating pizza, and that was a risk. And in the early days, there was definitely a portion where I would either not have my own dinner because I messed up a pizza, or I had to scrape one of the doughs out of the uni and bake everyone else's after that, and I went without. But to be honest, when it comes to bread and pizza, I've eaten most of my failures, whether it's scraped things out and struggled to get things back out of the oven because pizza was sticking, again something I didn't know about in the early days. And my plan for the content of this channel is to provide mostly fundamental, instructional how-tos for sourdough bread, sourdough starter, pizza, that sort of thing. Things where I've struggled, and the basics at day one would have helped me and saved me a lot of time and effort. So that's my plan for the content of this channel. I hope you find this useful. And one more thing before I finish up is I'd like to talk quickly about how I have a pretty addictive personality, and when I start something, I go at it all the time, go at it every day, go at it every other day until I get good at it. And that's what I've done, and that's what I'm doing. I make pretty good bread and I make pretty good pizza, and that's where I'm at just now. So thank you very much for watching this, and again I hope you find value in my channel and what I'm doing.